My name is Jay Schnell. I'm a Canadian journalist and videographer. This is Beauty and Brutality in Ukraine, where I show you the most beautiful and most brutal parts of each region of this country. So here we are right now in Dnipro. That's a kindergarten behind me that was struck with a missile in Dnipro, Ukraine. I've seen so many schools destroyed senselessly by Russian aggression here, and this is just one of many examples. And behind me here, behind you, is a boarding school. This is a specialized sports facility for youth in Ukraine. There's only a few of these schools in this country, and they prepare these athletes, these children, to be international athletes. So this is a very important and special place, both for the community and for this country. And it was targeted. There was a few people injured, luckily nobody died, but this is just one example of many non-military targets constantly being targeted in the senseless Russian aggression in this war in Ukraine. They're studying here underground during airstrikes to be safe. This school was hit with a missile recently that injured a few people. Luckily everybody's okay. This is here in Dnipro, and as you can see, this is not a military target. So the point here is it's another school in another oblast destroyed by Russian aggression. Yet again, it's senseless. At this point, I'm sorry. I'm a biased journalist now. You don't have to call me a journalist if you don't want to. Dorm rooms, they're no longer allowing the children up here because they were destroyed in the attack. So fortunate that those kids were underground at the time of this missile attack, because it would have been just treacherous, but now they live underground. This is a reality in other parts of Ukraine as well. This isn't the only place that children are living and studying underground. It's very inconvenient. Obviously it's logical for their safety, but you know, these hardworking athletic kids, it must be difficult for them. I feel for them, and I can only imagine.
This is my friend Philippe from Ukraine, the Luxembourg community of Ukraine. He's currently meeting with the school to discuss some needs they might have that he could potentially facilitate with the organization. Ukraine also took me to a hospital where they were delivering some medical supplies. I'd like to take a moment to thank Philippe and the Ukraine Luxembourg community of Ukraine.
Most of this were donations from hospitals in Luxembourg. Whenever they have something they don't need anymore, or they have to replace because of the standards, yes, they contact us to come and pick it up. If it's still in good shape, still usable somehow. Yeah, now we have an ambulance. Yeah.
Не, бо страшно все. Сразу.
Є, дякую. Дякую. Украина, которую мы любим, и они хотят у нас отобрать это все.
Yes. Amazing.
И лучевой.
Нижний так працює.
Локтевой працює, да?
Да.
Они указывают свои воинские части, в которых они служили. 93-я, 79-я.
Children draw these pictures of the soldiers.
This is also whenever we pack up.
This is really nice.
Really seem to enjoy life.
So I'm in a hotel right now in Dnipro, and I just realized that the top plate for my tripod is gone. I can't tell you enough how much I just wish that I had a designated camera person working with me. Now I do have a bit of a budget to hire one,
but it's small. It's too small for me to bring somebody with me on these trips. So unfortunately, I'm alone most of the time. Almost all of what you're going to see in this film, I film myself. We have shaheds all around us in this region. And so as much as you're going to see a lot of beauty tomorrow, the brutality is we're constantly under threat of Russian attack. Now you're probably thinking, why aren't you in the bomb shelter, Jay? If I went in the bomb shelter every time there was an air alert, then I would miss out on so much of my life and the things I need to do. It would hold everything up and everyone's lives up in such a serious way. Of course, the responsible and safe thing to do is for me to go to the bomb shelter. But I think for me, in my experience, from what I know, is it's better I get a good night rest right here. If things start blowing up, then I'll run downstairs. I know that might sound completely insane to you, but I've lived here for years of my life, and I have to ignore some air alarms. I have to sleep through them. I can die at any moment, just like you when you cross the street in your home. Doesn't mean you're not going to go for a walk, right? Of course, you should always use the crosswalk. And I should always go to the bomb shelter. I'm not judging anyone for doing that. However, it would be ridiculous. There's certain places I've been to, like Kharkiv, where they'll have an air alert last 36 hours. I can honestly tell you I don't know a single Ukrainian that goes to shelter every time there's an air alert. Maybe some people in the West who have the commodity of doing that. I'm just going to risk my life and go to sleep and hope that a drone or a missile doesn't attack me tonight.
Hi everyone, I'm in Dnipro right now. This city is located in the eastern part of Ukraine. It's got a big, beautiful river going through it, which is called the Dnipro. What's your name?
Serafim.
Serafim? Jay. Мене звати Jay.
Thank you. What you do in Ukraine?
I'm a journalist,
Oh,
but I'm filming in Dnipro for the next 2 days.
I'm subscribed to you.
You subscribe to me, thank you, man. That's super nice. It makes me my heart feel warm, and I'm grateful that people learning English are watching my page so they can develop their language skills as well. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Is there a what's your favorite restaurant in Dnipro?
Restaurant Dnipro. $1.
$1 restaurant?
Yes.
Okay, what is the worst restaurant in Dnipro?
Bad?
Yes.
No bad, no bad.
There's no bad restaurants in Dnipro. You heard it first. I'm in Meshkansi. I think I said it right. This is a restaurant that apparently has the best borscht in all of Dnipro, according to my friends. So I trust them. I'm going to listen to them. I'm a big fan of borscht, so here we are. Of course, I need smetana. Ooh, it's good. Almost competes with Noah Sims. Ooh, look at that red. In Dnipro, I have friends. So my friend Serge is driving the car right now. He's a local to this city, so I'm going to do an interview with him. He does a lot of really great evacuation work. The van that we're in is a friend of mine from New Zealand. His name's Owen. The door of this van doesn't open well because it ran over a spider mine. There's just full of tactical gear. This van's seen a lot of action, but it's still going. And I'm really lucky that I get friends who can drive me around, show me around, and this is a really enjoyable experience for me. Obviously, the brutality is not enjoyable, but the beauty is. So in filming this series, it's very important not only that I get other people involved with the project, but that I can share the experience of actually enjoying it with others. Because I've learned from traveling alone all around the world that experiences are better when you share them. Do you like this place?
Yeah. Yeah, nice place.
What's your favorite beer that they have here?
Mova.
Mova?
Yes, Mova, they do it here, right there.
He's busy running around the front lines evacuating babushkas and babusas.
All babushkas of Donbass was evacuated.
I had a babushka from Donbass try to kiss me in the back of that van once.
Oh, really?
True story. She had gold teeth. She was cute, but you know, I had a girlfriend at the time. I thought it would be inappropriate. I'm at Mova Brewery right now in Dnipro, Ukraine with Serhiy Lashko. How are you, my friend?
Good.
Cheers. I've been very blessed to meet this incredible man. He's a local to Dnipro. I'll let him talk about himself a bit more, but what's so special to me about him is not only he's a good friend, we have lots in common. Love to have a beer and a laugh with him whenever I'm in town. But this man has a passion for his country. He likes to help a lot, and he puts his life at risk to help others. He's been responsible for evacuating many people from difficult regions in Donbass, Kharkiv region as well. Right?
Kharkiv, yes, since the full-scale invasion began, me and my friend, we started to evacuate people from Kharkiv and Kharkiv region. And then I met people from Ukraine, and we start work with them. We did a lot of evacuations from Kharkiv region and from Vovchansk as well, from Donbass region too. Yeah.
So what motivates you to, it's been now, the war's been in its third year, and you're still doing this. What motivates you despite the danger of these regions? You're going to some of the most dangerous regions in the entire world, you know, and especially the most dangerous regions in Ukraine, these frontline areas to evacuate people. A lot of them are elderly people, and you don't know these people. So what motivates you to do this kind of work and risk your life?
I think that every citizen of Ukraine should play a role in this war. So this is my role, this is my passion. I know I have a lot of experience in this field, so I know what to do, and I like it. People who are evacuated, who already live in safe places, it is great to see their happy eyes, you know, when they are really in safe. It motivates me. It's really, sometimes, it's really dangerous.
You're how old?
34.
34th birthday?
Yes, but no, I mean that this summer I meant to die like 4 times.
You almost died 4 times.
Yeah.
And where are you going tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm going to, let's say, Kurakhova area, and we'll try to extract more people. And it's getting more and more difficult because Russians always pushing and pushing and pushing. I know guys from Kharkiv who met Russians a few days ago in Ukrainsk, and they are so lucky that they escaped. Getting more dangerous. Like in Vovchansk, when we were bombed with cluster munition, and in Novogrodivka, when we escaped to FPV drones.
I'm in eastern Ukraine right now. That might be hard for you to believe considering there is a war going on. But no, I'm here, and it is beautiful. This isn't an ocean, this is Dnipro River. And yeah, I'm on an island full of birds. People taking photos with their families, children walking around, enjoying their lives. It's not a bad place to be. There's still explosions here, and not far from here there is active fighting. This war is definitely very real, but it's okay on a Saturday to go for a walk with your family in the park, I believe. There's some mentality in the West that I totally disagree with, which is that during wartime you're not allowed to have fun or do anything that resembles normality. That is total bullshit. It's extremely important everybody embraces their life, embraces any moment of peace that they can have, especially in a country that's actively in a war. Conscription is real, this war is real, the explosions are real. It's not a fake war, but there is peace, there is beauty in every corner of Ukraine. No, I'll go for Putin. I'm going to attempt to kill Putin right now with a bow.
How do you feel?
Good. I feel good. I'm with my friends.
Congratulations.
I met all of these people that I'm with here in this city on a previous trip. This is one thing I like about Ukraine, and I'm not trying to call you out, Germany, but I did live there before I came to Ukraine, and it was really hard for me to make friends. In Ukraine, it's not hard to make friends. There are some unfriendly people, of course, but generally speaking, most foreigners I know that live here or have spent time here agree Ukrainian people are lovely.
No!
I'm in front of Cafe Chavalinka, and let me tell you, this is the best sheshlik I've ever had in my life. Sheshlik is Ukrainian version of barbecue where they put the meat on skewers, and this place is phenomenal. So if you find yourself in Dnipro, you want to go in a time machine straight back to the 90s, and you want some excellent food, I highly recommend it. Not only that, the total price of all the food for me and my 5 people, the food plus a few drinks, the total cost was 800 hryvnia. I'm in Dnipro, Ukraine right now with my friend Alex in front of this rehabilitation facility.
Yeah, hi, Alex.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
That's my pleasure to have you here. It's a rehabilitation center named Way to Health, and there you can see the English name. Yeah, we created this logo, so from the logo you can understand it's for that people who has a struggle for walking or living by their own, so they need some support. So we are bringing them from wheelchair to running. We are specialized on the war trauma, so it's all of that people who get some injuries connected to the war, mental and physical rehabilitation.
So you do psychological work
psychological
as well
as
as
course.
Physical rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll put that Monobank link down there for you. And if you want to contribute and help this place, you definitely can do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Ready?
Filming.
I'm in Pavlograd, Ukraine. This is in the Dnipro region, a little bit more center to the east. And as you can see, there's still smoke smoldering here from yesterday when a missile hit right where we're standing, almost exactly killing 5 people and injuring 80 others. As you can see behind me, the people are cleaning their homes, trying to repair the damage. There's still smoke smoldering off of this tree behind me from this attack. Here I am in the eastern Dnipro region in Pavlograd, and behind me yesterday, a missile struck this region, leading to 80 people injured and 5 people dead. Now I'm being shown around right now by a paramedic, a Ukrainian, and he actually, part of his apartment was destroyed in this attack. I've been to sites where in hours they've almost cleaned everything, they board up the windows, so they're very quick to repair, they're very quick to rebuild, they're very quick to restructure and continue life as normal. This is strength and resilience of Ukrainian people that I find very commendable, but it's also just a clear sign of adaptability to being actively in a war now going on to year 3. And the actual war and Russian invasion of Ukraine began in 2014. But the full-scale invasion now, we are in the 3rd year.
Тут хтось був поранений, так?
А вы в 4-ке на приемном, да, лежали?
So her mother, who usually, this is her room, she's usually sitting here, she went outside to the street 5 minutes before the attack occurred, and if she didn't, she would have died. So she's 85, it's a good thing that she didn't, but 5 people did die, and this whole building is completely destroyed. This neighborhood, all these windows, so there's extreme amount of repair, even as you could see everywhere around me. But now, if you look over here at the fridge, you can even see the shrapnel dented the refrigerator. So any simple little calculation, every 1 centimeter, 1 foot, 1 inch, it could lead to your death if this piece of metal can hit you in a certain way. So it's extremely dangerous, you know, that these missiles are hitting clearly civilian targets. Not one thing I've seen has been military here. This is 100% an old Soviet apartment building, and it's just heartbreaking to see. Imagine if this was your home. Yesterday it was completely normal. Today, behind me on this platform in Dnipro is a tear-filled situation as 2 buses with the purpose of evacuating individuals from the Donetsk region of Ukraine have just arrived. Now these people had to pack a few belongings that mean a lot to them into a few bags and hop
and leave everything behind. The entire life they knew for many of them. And in fact, the entire life many of them wanted to live. Now there's still people that decided not to leave. I always say the strength and weakness of Ukrainians is their stubbornness, but you can't force people to leave. Now these people chose to take the evacuation before it's too late. Then that region will potentially be under Russian occupation. And at that point, it's going to be a complicated situation for them. But as you can see right now, in this region behind me, there's a lot of sadness in the air. Now, it might be hard for you to believe, but not far away from us, if you hopped in a car and drove just 2 hours, you're going to be under artillery range. Active artillery, FPV drones, things blow up here. This is a war, but yet still, we have this reality that exists here, and this is Ukraine. Slava Ukraine. Thank you.